Left here in week number 1. For Peterbot and Booga, they're looking pretty good, right? All things considered, even falling early, they had enough of a buffer that they're still looking good.
Oh, yeah. Peterbot did an amazing job off spawn for sure. It was just unfortunate, you know, hide and seek.
Yeah.
He got, I don't want to say he got lucky, but I mean, a 2v1 and just completely eliminating one of, I would say, the top teams right now is crazy.
Yeah, it is. And we saw the confidence from Peterbot as we expected, but we almost saw a little bit of overconfidence, right? When hide and seek took out Booga and Peterbot, we saw Booga and Peterbot get a little bit too greedy for that elimination, and they ended up sort of jumping into
FNCS champions in the bottom 10 of the leaderboard, which goes to show that this is also the most newcomers towards the top of the leaderboard. It goes to show that that roster changes worked out perfectly.
Yeah, certainly a lot going on. And the continuation of some of the stories we've been following throughout the day. Yomzo and Rise, this time we're tuning in and one of them isn't down, which is a good start, but we'll see if they can win this fight. It's not been the best of days for them. They started off so hot and then cooled off very, very fast and have stayed cool, ice cold, if anything, for the past 3 games. But a chance now maybe to get back in this one.
Something you don't see very often. Falcon Scout being used to try to figure out where exactly these players are. Probably getting the scan. Much longer battle this time around than the last one, but you got to take note. That 109 points came in game number 1. One swift effort. They could do it again. If they imagine back-to-back victory royales, just like Bugha and Peterbot in the final 2 games, they could be within reach.
Yeah, if I know Yomzo, which I do, I know that he will be very, very ready to go out and just win the game. If they can just, you know, beat this one hurdle they've been tripping over the past 3 games, it would not surprise me at all. It would be the perfect story, wouldn't it? For them to just finally win off spawn and then go out and win a game.
Falcon Scouts versus Falcon Scouts. Hey, this could be that recipe right now, because all they need, you know as well as I do, whether they're getting the eliminations and the surge right out of the gate or just taking a while, playing that long, slow game plan. The Yomzo and Rise have the ability, they have the attributes to play any style of game that they do want. And you can see Rise from Excalibur Rifle back to the Falcon Scout, trying to scan, make sure he knows where his opponent's at every step of the way, because him and Yomzo right now, that little bit of separation might just be enough.
Using it now to actually go about and figure out where exactly they are as Yomzo sits above here. And now they figured it out. What a shot. The heavy is perfect for those kind of situations. That angle lined up perfectly. And now, maybe looking to go on the hunt. Moo is incredibly low. They need to keep on putting on that pressure. It doesn't seem like Moo is ready for it by any means.
Another scan going out. Rise just using that one actually pretty well. Thinking outside of the box, a little bit of an unorthodox strategy. Probably showing everybody how to really utilize some of these new items here in the game. Splash and making sure him and Yomzo has tip-top shape here, ready for the next fight, the one that's inevitable, but the team sneaking up slowly but surely, trying to third-party this mix, and this is their opportunity too. Depending on where you're down the leaderboard, Claps and Xenos might be down. They might need these elimination points just as well as Yomzo and Rise.
Yeah, they're going to just sit there and wait, right? When they start to hear both of these 2 teams fighting, that will be the trigger for them to push in. And if they can capitalize, it certainly will be great. I love this, though. This is exactly what you want to see the Falcon Scout doing, using it to just, you know, deliver you some nice little materials, or whether it be loot, and bringing that shotgun there. They definitely would need that ammo. And an upgrade in the heavy shotgun is never too bad. Again, it's not something you see too often.
No, but they actually are using it to perfection, from both the scans to gathering the loot that is out towards the outskirts, but you can kind of see already on the leaderboard, from one game to the next, Xset and Dubs struggles do continue, but at least they're still towards the top side of the leaderboard, and they can still make magic happen in the last and final game.
Yeah, it's never going to be over until it's over, I guess, until game 6 rolls off, and then we just wait until next week.
I don't want to wait till next week.
Want to go again and again and again. Well, fortunately, there will be EU tomorrow, so be sure to check in for that. As this game continues, you can see Baila picking up Aaron now.
That's going to be a big elimination, but we can't see everything. We already said that. We got pieces here and there, but we use these replays of Pamsu and Fast to try to put together this puzzle. And there goes Dubs. He's out. Xcept is out as well. Pamsu and Fatch, 118 points to really start this game off, and they started against one of the best. And Clicks and Donnie doing the same thing. Aggression right out of the gate, trying to put that pressure on to Polarize, taken away piece by piece. He's trying to get out. Shockwave Hammer is going to allow him to escape with just a sliver of HP.
They have a Shockwave Hammer themselves. I'm surprised Clicks didn't instantly push in, but I guess staying patient is something you do like to see from this duo, because at the end of the day, they are better as 2 than just the 1. And once again, Polarize trying to get out of dodge, but he can run. He will never hide from these 2 when they are in this kind of mood. Both eliminations. And so now, an opportunity. Oh, this is so messy. Look at this. 4 of the better teams in the lobby right now, all here at Slappy Shores.
Dawson and Flo sneaking around. The most eliminations in a single game with 12 with their victory in game number 4. Floating around, just waiting for somebody. And honestly, if you can kind of spot out the teams that are kind of not having the best day over towards Slappy Shores, and you're not having the best situation, hey, that could be a play. You rotate on over, you try to take over, but Cooper was pushed out. Acorn and Cole trying to follow, and they are so low on the leaderboard, they have to get these eliminations.
Yeah, be it Peterbot and Booga. Their main role in this battle is to try and third party once the teams are fighting, and so since they realize that's not happening, they're going to disengage a bit. Hide and Seek and Cooper are trying to disengage to the shoreline, and Acorn and Cold want to follow them. They want to chase them. Clearly, this is getting personal now. And so Nossen and Flo, they're just going to wait in the wings for this fight to break out. Still won't stop Peterbot and Booga from just taking shots from afar, making it awkward, encouraging them to just get the fight going. But I literally, this is so messy. 4 duos here right now. 3 of them are in our top 10. This is one of the most important battles that we're going to see, not just in this game, but in all of the 6 games today.
Yeah, and the thing is that I don't even know if they know Nossen and Flo is there.
No, they don't.
So this could be a perfect cleanup opportunity. And they know, just because of the POI, the drop maps, that Booga and Peterbot got to be somewhere nearby, even if they don't see them. And that's exactly why you see their little arrows spinning around, trying to reposition themselves to a more advantageous position, as Acorn just hiding in that bush still. You don't know exactly where he's at, even if you know he's in there. Mega's going to go down. That's going to be a 2v1 as Quad takes down Justice as well. Maybe a little bit of help from Jock.
Maybe a little. Just a tiny bit. Any help will always be accepted.
Zone's not too far away, so they in theory, they could take a lot of time.
It is a bit of a stalemate, though, right? At the moment, you can see nobody really making any plays. And as they all just sit here, it doesn't really benefit anybody. In Booga and Peterbot's case, they can just sit here and farm. There's plenty of metal that they'll be able to get. They don't necessarily need to push up and take the bridge. Already, look, Booga already maxed mat, so hey, look. They literally, you know, are fine in that aspect.
Wow. Just the 3rd duo in NA East with back-to-back victory royales during qualifiers. And they're a new duo. They haven't even reached their peak form, I don't think. I know there's plenty of FNCS this time around to kind of see them really take form, really come online to their full potential. As Okus is there, Rokane, Joji. We talked about how slow this one is going to be. They're just so far into the storm. Luckily for them, though, the zone is not too far behind. So no matter what happens here, win or lose, draw even, they don't have to waste much time getting into the zones where they can start regenerate health. But Cooper has no HP heals on him, so he has to figure out what he's going to do right now.
Cooper. It's going to be now or never. He knows there's a player waiting for him in the bush. But that is not the trade he would have wanted. Of course, Danger Hero is the augment he has, which is why he started taking that med mist effect as his shields were cracked. And that's going to be good in terms of, you know, maybe if time starts ticking, they ain't got the white HP, he'll just peek a little bit, take a crack, get the med mist to put him back up. That would be the best way to stay alive in this situation, funnily enough.
I was thinking that same thing. I doubt that was intentional, but nonetheless, taking advantage, really utilizing every bit of the augments to try to get that HP back up. Braids, who took out both Yamzo and Rise 2 different times, fighting for it here now with Moo already down. 1v1 situation between him and Claps. If he can go ahead and finish this one quick, there's an opportunity for Moo to get back into the game with a reboot. His opponent trying to hide in the cone. Claps going to get spotted out. Braids with the aggression, but slowing down just enough so he could reload and put himself back into a great spot. This is going to be huge as Claps is just trying to find some stability towards the low ground. Chubb's coming in from the outskirts. Braids not slowing down. He's already fought with the best of them, took him down, and now he's looking to take down one more. But the longer he takes, the harder it's going to be for him.
Yeah, this is one of those fights that's clearly been long and drawn out. The third party in this whole engagement was the Yamzo and Rise. Those guys are still alive in this game, so I'm sure they were able to just get out, but it's not looking good for the remaining fragments of these teams. And now turning into a classic build fight here. Clap trying to mantle his way on up. And Braids will hit a nice shot there to counter it. And then cleaning things up swiftly. Claps was out of materials. Braids just had enough left in the tank to keep him in.
Yeah, he needed to go ahead and pounce on that one quick. I heard the Danger Hero pop off. He was regenerating HP, trying to use his minis. scare. Quanti, 158 points, trying to rotate as quick as possible. We got a little bit of a north zone this time around. So that southern portion of the actual zone is going to be a little bit congested. Back on over towards Slappy Shores, where they're probably trying to regenerate as much health with the slap barrels that are all around. But Cold takes a big shot, forced to back down. Danger Hero playing another role. Cooper trying to go ahead and use that Shockwave Hammer to take a little bit of height, but he gets shut down as well. Everybody's sporting the Danger Hero perk right now, except for Acorn, and that might have been just it. That causes him to go down, and another 2v1 opportunity for hide and seek Cooper.
Yeah, this fight was bound to break out at some point, and eventually everything just sort of exploded into what is this fight we have here. In another instance where it looks like Acorn and Cold are just no match for Cooper and hide and seek. Cold is one of the most insane players I've ever watched, but I think this might be too difficult for him. If he was to pull this off, he'd be one of the better players we've seen all weekend long. Hold on a minute, let's not speak too soon. He's solo HP, but he's hitting big shots to counter, and another big one. That is again an opportunity for Cold. Will he do it? He's actually really making this awkward and difficult for them. Any other player would have been down ages ago, but he is making it work. But no, he will fall. Cold, almost taking our breaths away.
He ran out of options. He had one shot left in the Thunder. It was all or nothing there. And it's going to be a great opportunity to see a lot of these teams really rise to the occasion.
For sure. And that is what everybody will be looking to do, stepping up their game in these moments. Canada here, looking for Surge. We're going to hit some nice shots there on Bugha. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. Of course, Bugha and Peterbot are still up, right? So they were involved in that whole altercation over at Slappy. But they got out and they're still in this game. Jamper and Paper still up as well, just in that top 10 and looking to rise as much as they can.
Deejin and Muzz, one of the first times we're seeing them as a complete duo, really trying to take advantage, but realizing I don't want to bite off more than I can chew in this situation. Let's try to get out, trying to spot another team, but they become the focus as well. Got a little too tunnel vision. They're going to pay the price. Now the pressure is on, especially since Illis is below the damage threshold. He needs these shots. Another one's going to be landed. Jamper and Paper as well. They're trying to find anything to work with. Find themselves a little bit of that zone to where they get inside, no longer taking too much damage as they continue to pressure and hold another team out.
Yeah, that's real tough. I'm not sure if Paper has a hammer. I don't think he does, because if he did, it'd be perfect for them to just try and hammer their way into zone. But where they are now, it's going to be so awkward. Players already sitting in zone, players to either side of them as they try to rotate in here. Bush Warrior will allow themselves to get up in HP just a bit. Look at all this mess going on. Oh my goodness. This is what happens in some of the last games, right? The lobby starts to divulge into madness. And in this case, it's Slacks and Illis who are in the thick of it. Slacks can't hack it with Pump and Trap.